This is the inside of the one that we're going to be getting. The walls actually look straighter than the other one. The floor is a little bit damp, if I'm honest. I don't know if it's that or oil. It does smell a bit damp. It doesn't look like it's leaking. Also a bit of crust down here. A bit of crust here. A little bit of crust up here. A bit of crust there. That's a bit crusty actually, yeah. That's a bit crusty. Yeah. It's a bit crusty like. Get it, you know. So dampness, the seal's just come out a little bit. Like there's no water coming in the roof. Like this stuff here on the walls, literally just go around that with a hammer and a brush and you paint it. Like you do the whole thing in about 2 hours. This is the floor. It is a bit crusty, alright. Yeah. Right. So here we are. This is what I've done so far. The place is a bit of a mess at the moment. This is it, the container. All the floor panels, you can see the holes I've drilled. This stuff is ridiculously heavy. It's heavy and it's covered in chemicals and shite. It's like inch, is that inch? It's inch board. I guess it's hardwood. I don't know, man. It's the heaviest duty plywood I've ever seen anyway. Extremely difficult to drill through. A lot of smoke was coming off of that. And this stuff. This is just peeling off of here. Coming off of the top. Looks like, look at this steel. But just brittle. But fun fact of the day, steel expands 12 times its original size when it rusts. So it looks like the whole bar has come off, but that's not actually the whole bar. It's just, I mean, it's a good chunk of it, but it's not all of it. Ah, here we go. That's where it came from. So yeah, that's gone straight through. But that's still solid. And this piece here, this stuff, just shite. And I'm going to lather that in bitumen and just hope for the best. It's not gonna affect my floor. And yeah, that's like mastic paint. So a couple of concerning things here. We've got a little bit of rot here. I think I could put the floor in and not replace that metal, but I will do something because this is going to be the step in. So, you know, I don't want that bit to fall out. This, I've realized, is not attached. So I'm going to rip all of it out. I might get a new piece, I might not. We'll see. So far I've done half of it with the grinder. This is just the first pass with the grinder, but before, I don't know if you can see this, but super flaky, a lot of crap on top. I'm just going around and belting it with the hammer, and all the crust is coming off, all the shit, flaky. But there's a good bit of solid steel underneath, which is nice. So that was there all the way down, and So as soon as I got the floor up, they weren't even glued or anything. They just came straight out. So after you drill it out, you're kind of left with all these. So what I've done is I've gone along and belted each one on the side with a sledgehammer, and that's kind of revealed a little bit underneath there, and then I can get in there with the grinder and cut that off. Can't go wrong. So the other thing is, for these ones where you can't really get in with the grinder, use a chainsaw, cut a little bit of a small bit of a groove. Too close. Done that one, actually just snapped straight off. On the perimeter, this goes down below where the plywood's going to be, all around, and then up about 1 inch or 2. So here we can see the boards all varnished up, both sides. I'll give them another coat each. Can't wait to get it done. Exciting. First 2 done with bitumen, ready to lay them down. Just going to plonk them down wet. Should be fine, and then carry on with the next ones. So the floor turned out really nice. You can see I've put this black silicone around the outside, just to fill up all the gaps. I didn't want any dust going in here. Now I'll just have to put in another little bit. There's a bit of a gap there, so I'll go around that again. There's a bit of a mistake. Made a bit of a mistake there, but I'll fill that in eventually. You could kind of see the shine on the floor, slightly more at the end. I could give it another coat, but it's a bit of a pain waiting for it to dry, so what with the rain outside, obviously not raining now, but a little bit lumpy. A little dab of something on there wouldn't go amiss. A little dab in these ones as well, maybe. A little dab of something on there wouldn't go amiss either. A little dab in there, I'd say. Little dab here. Dab there. I'm going to paint over that. This is a hole which I've sealed temporarily from the outside. And you can see the water was leaking in. I don't know how I didn't spot that at the start. There's a hole there as well. Alright, there's a hole there as well. That thing is on the end of there. And then earplugs. Gloves. So, ready to go. Doesn't look like much, but all the flaky shit is off. I haven't done the roof. I don't have a proper step ladder, and the grinder's too close to my face, so I'm not doing the roof. I don't think it's that important. It's not really flaking off as much as the walls, and to be honest, it's too dangerous, even for me. It's a bit dodgy. Don't like it.